make a move and the bunny gets it.
I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
It's showtime.
Psychically, I'm very well endowed.
I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
What's up, Doc? I can read your mind.
No way, Bunny. Prove it.
Roar. Roar.
Colonel Ironsides here. 200 years I stood in the gap, fighting those who would harm my country. It was my honor, my sacred duty, so help me God. 9 times they took my life. 9 times I stood back up and made them pay. The freedom fighter and I could handle anything, but someone betrayed me. I was ambushed, made mortal, rendered powerless, and retired. They passed an amendment that made me a civilian before I left the hospital. For 50 years, I watched my country change. Watched its work while erasing me from history. The day I quit my job, I powered up and discovered they lied about that too. I'll remind them of freedom. I'll remind them of duty. I'll remind them of their oaths and who they serve. I'll remind them while I'm shoving it down their throats.
Some reason my mic keeps trying to dislocate. All right, I'm back. All right. Osmosis is a real fun one for me. White noise is pretty damn scary. Dr. Berlin, he actually is somebody else that you might be familiar with. But Lament, Molten, Shimmer, Peacock, she's actually really scary. I'm going to have fun with her. But she's not going to be available till like the second book, I think. She doesn't really fit in the first arc. But anyway, Global Man's the big bad. Imagine taking the T2 from Terminator 2, the T1000, I think. It might be T1000 or T2000. I can't remember. Anyway, the metal guy, and then combine him with Superman, and then you'll get Global Man. And he's a pretty scary antagonist that they're going to have to overcome at some point. Anyway, so these are like more detailed profiles. So this is going to be pretty much the the FERA files. So this that's an option to back. You don't have, it doesn't come with everyone. You have to add it on. But I think it's going to be a good package for people. I also have some short stories that are going to be part of that package. But a lot there, man. There's a lot there. It may seem like I'm not, doing enough, but I might have to give an update. Got people agitating, but it took me a while to get here. Just it's been a rough 3 years production. But I should have a 2 printers just a little while. I anticipate to have them in the printers by the early fall at the latest. Hoping it's going to be sooner than that. But anyway, that's exciting news for those of you who have backed. And if you haven't backed, maybe it's time to check it out. Now, talk about the rabbit hole of this channel here. Now, I created this channel to kind of push but I created the rabbit hole to be able to push this my books, my my creations, and also interview people and push other people. Here lately, because of the deterioration of my computer, I've kind of held off on doing that because it just got really awkward trying to. I've been hosting Cryptids and Conspiracies, and it's been a nightmare trying to guess when people were done talking because of the delay. But looks like that's going to be a thing of the past with this new edition I have. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, let me play you some stuff from early on in this channel. This is the way back in the archives. So this is the very first video I ever uploaded. It's rudimentary, I didn't know how to do a bunch of stuff. That reminds me, where is my... There it is. There it is. I don't know where that was at. But I didn't know how to do that right there. So actually, I had to do some like artificial to kind of do that. But this is very, very early on. This is pretty much the first video I ever did. You'll see how far I've come. I wasn't even on camera at that time. Here you go.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Hi there, this is Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics, and the channel is called How to Write Comics Good. Now, we choose to call it How to Write Comics Good, not How to Write Comics Well. We know one is more grammatically correct, but we believe good is the opposite of bad, and well is a hole in the ground from which you draw water. So, that's the name of our channel. If you come by here and you check us out, we hope to give you ability and some tools to improve your writing, improve the philosophy of your writing. Not necessarily the nuts and bolts. We're not about grammar here, hence the title. So if you want to come by and check us out, hopefully you'll hear something that'll help. That's what we're here for. The name of our comic book is going to be Community Service. We've already got comic artist hard at work, like little elves in the workshop. And we hope to be able to introduce some of our art and some of our concepts. And also, we're going to create. We're going to, if you have a character you would like to flesh out or get some ideas for, bring them by. We'll work on it. And we just want to be collaborative here. So that's what the channel's going to be about. And I hope this clears things up. Anyway, this is Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. Have a nice day.
Tell me what's on your mind.
I told you. It's pretty rudimentary. So that was How to Write Comics Good. That was my first name for the title for the channel. Just a joke, you know. It's how to write comics well. I know that. But the joke was how to write comics good, because well is a hole from which you draw water. And I never could remember my tagline, but I thought it was pretty clever. Yeah. Still okay, but yeah, it was pretty awkward. So this is I had some really good live streams early on, but when I started live streaming, I had a nice little crew going. Some of these guys I've lost touch with. I don't know where they're at. Other ones, you know, probably won't give me the time of day now, but it is what it is. I do have some that are still friends. I don't know. But just wanted to show like a couple of those collaborations. There you go.
Just like I live in Queens, so it would be like, oh hey, I just heard that Statue of Liberty got whipped into the middle of the city. Yeah, I am not coming into work today. So
well, yeah. That would work unless you work at the Waffle House, and they're like, "Get your butt in here."
man doesn't let kaiju attack stop his shift. No, I need this money.
I've used not wanting to go to work as an excuse to not go to work. So I definitely use a kaiju. I use a lot less.
There you go.
I'm just. He said Waffle House, and I'm just like mentally picturing like the one Waffle House chef who's there as a kaiju attack is happening. He's just standing on the roof, like, "What's up? What's up, bro? Come on!"
I work at Waffle House.
I work at a Waffle House. What are you gonna do to me, man?
What's up, bro? I'm ready. You want to try to destroy this Waffle House? You're gonna have to go through me, bro.
I'm sure any self-respecting kaiju is like, oh, there's the Waffle House. Let me go around here.
Yeah, it's like you guys saw earlier, Godzilla ducking under the bridge. Same thing. He just goes around the Waffle House.
I'm just like, let me just casually step over the Waffle House because it's got like its crazy chef on the roof.
There you go.
Nope.
That was a little bit later on. I did some editing on that one. This is the one that was like really, really early. We're talking maybe my third or fourth show.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Right, right.
Or a goblin, you know, a big goblin in the front.
Perfect.
Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, yeah.
Freaking
Boy,
Green Goblin,
that was a
man.
lot of cocaine. That was a lot of cocaine.
I think a lot of his shit was like, I can't believe these people are fucking buying this. I just drank a bunch of fucking scotch and snorted some cocaine.
Oh, if you read On Writing, Stephen King says he doesn't even remember writing Cujo.
Dang, really?
Doesn't remember a moment of Cujo. He says, I read it now, and I'm like, I really like this book. I wish I remember writing it.
Jesus.
No, I'm not even on that chapter yet.
I wish I created stuff so good that I could forget it. Like every time I create something, it's my little baby. I'm like,
well, when you look at what his writing was on cocaine, it was just nonstop brilliance. But then when you look at it now, it's like, maybe you should start a line, man. You know,
right?
You might have lost something. You might have lost something there. You know, I mean, it was killing you, but we were getting stuff out of it. You know,
he's the one guy who can actually write cocaine off on his taxes.
His accountant comes in and he's like, "Hey, what the hell is this? $10,000 last year for Colombian marching powder? What the fuck? What the fuck is Colombian marching powder?
It's a business expense. Don't ask questions.
I need it to write.
Writer's dust.
Well, when they did the intervention on him, his wife and kids were like, "We're not going to watch you kill yourself," and he's like, "Well, you give me 24 hours to think about it."
Man, imagine the quality of that cocaine, though. I mean, you got your kids, your family, your future, but you're like, I need something.
Right. He's not doing like the brick pack shit you find in like downtown Detroit.
Right.
No. He had that Colombian gold, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, his dealer must have been rich.
He probably bought a couple mansions off of Steven, that's for sure.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Man, I miss those guys. But yeah, that's really early on. Now the beard is technically white. I do dye my beard, just in case you're wondering how. You know, it looks like I de-aged because I did lose a lot of weight and I did dye my beard at some point. So I actually look younger now than I did then. It's really odd. I've had several people comment on that. But I guess this right here was just a couple years ago, 3 years ago.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Hi there, this is Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. This is the Telepathic Bunny Comics channel. This is a writer-centric channel. We try to equip, give tools, and give support to writers of mostly comics, but just writers in general. We're trying to raise the level of writing across the board in CG and other associated communities. Multiple shows, such as The Right Stuff, which is my writer interview show. I have The Writer's Room, which is a writer's discussion show. I have a how-to, which is discussing specific genre writing. I also have the fun show, which is Monday Hangout, which is completely show where anything goes, any topics, nothing's off limits. Also, with the show I mostly do my shilling on. And the Saturday night show. It's a Saturday night love stream with the Genesis crew, and that show can it's just mostly fun. It's a fun panel discussion, fun sometimes occasionally a quiz show. Anyway, I hope that you will check the entries below and find something to your liking. Please hit a like and subscribe while you were here. And that's been Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. Y'all have a nice day.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Back in the Genesis crew days, we had a really good thing going with the Genesis crew, and it just kind of disintegrated overnight. Some misunderstandings and attempted the cancellation of me. And I think I was kind of like partially the glue that held it together. And so when I lost a lot of influence, lost a lot of cachet there for a little while. And I think that some people really got hurt by it. And so it was kind of scattered to the winds a little bit. We accomplished a lot, in that matrix. And so, yeah, I don't regret those days, but I do miss them. But here we are. It is better to be, if you're on your own and you don't care, you're uncancelable. But my problem was I was mixed up with a whole bunch of other people's stuff. And so when I got aimed at, other people started getting like blowback. And so I essentially had to shield them with my body, as it were, and take all the hits. And it really knocked me back quite a bit. I don't think technically I have more subscribers than I did then, but I had a real active core surrounding my channel back then. And it's kind of gone, it's kind of scattered quite a bit. But, I'm developing some new connections, some new people. I think me and Jones Longbox have coordinated enough or collaborated enough that I can call him kind of like a brother channel now. But I've had some pretty big names on this channel with me, including people like Michael Bancroft, who's got well over 1,000 subscribers. So I consider Michael Bancroft's channel kind of like what convinced me to do this. So he'll always be daddy channel. But now that I think I finally got things to where where I need them to be going forward, to be on more streams, to be participating more, online in other communities and things like that. Till I could get that, figure out what that delay was with my old setup. I mean, it didn't make sense because the computer I was using had 16 gigabytes, 4-core processor. But evidently, when I finally started zeroing in on a computer, because I'd done everything. I bought a new router. I bought new cords leading. I had the service guy out multiple times. And I done speed tests after speed test after speed test. Changed the configurations around multiple times. never, and still, it just seemed like I was getting worse and worse. So I finally bit the bullet and got this new computer, and it's going to be my streaming computer. I'm not going to use. I'm going to use the other one for production, and just use it to produce the shows. And I've got enough room that I can just have it in another room or whatever. And just use it off of Wi-Fi. But it just looks like it's going to be a better situation for me, a better setup. Like right now, I'm in 1080p. My camera, I got a better camera over Christmas, and I haven't been able to run it higher than 720. And 720, I was still like jumping around and having some delays and some roboting. So I think I'm upgraded enough that I can finally, feel comfortable with going down other channels and things like that, and having more guests over. So it's going to be maybe I can get back to the rotating guests that I have a few other channels that I'd like to collaborate with more, and so this is going to allow for that. It wasn't that I wasn't trying; it was that I just I didn't quite have the resources, and fortunately, I was able to finally start acquiring resources easier. And so, I moved into this bigger place where I can have enough room that I can have a different room to produce stuff in and use this for my streaming. And I may, change things around in here to where, I don't have the wall of nerd that some of these guys do. Maybe I could make it look more presentable in here. I don't know. But anyway, so if you are new to this channel, this is the ground floor for phase 4. I'd say the first phase was the awkwardness. You saw the first one. Phase 2 was when I started live streaming. Phase 3 is when I really started collaborating more. Now, welcome to phase 4. Phase 4 is hopefully going to be an expansion of what I'm already doing. Now, I know that YouTube's kind of taken a villain turn. And if you're not AI, you might not be on this channel for too much longer, or this platform for too much longer. But I am hoping that some corrections will be made before they completely destroy this channel or this platform. But still, then I'm also simulcasting to Rumble. I've tried broadcasting on Rumble before, and it just was very rudimentary. I'm told it's improved over there. That they've had some creators that were pretty big on YouTube have gone over there, and then they've like demanded certain changes be made. So if nothing improves over here on YouTube, in censorious ways, then I may go over to Rumble full time. But I have that option. I have that backup over there. But like now, I'm broadcasting on Rumble. X is supposed to expand some stuff. They want to also kind of expand into streaming. So that might be an option for the future. But either way, I think I finally have the bandwidth to and the technology enough to be able to proceed with the next iteration of the rabbit hole. So I really hope that you'll hang out with me and keep coming back and be there for it. I think it's going to be an exciting time. This Saturday night will be Cryptids. This is a Cryptids and Conspiracies week. This Saturday night, me and the boys that show up, whoever they may be, are going to talk about the Vatican. Is the Vatican evil? And that's going to be Saturday night. Now, Thursday night, the Gen X Files. It's been hit or miss here lately. I'm trying to work on several topics, and if one kind of pans out, then just pay attention because I'll be posting. It might be day of, but I'll let you know if I'm going to run the show Thursday night. But I'm definitely running the show Saturday night with Cryptids and Conspiracies. And I may pop up over on John's Long Box for things, now that I'm capable of doing so. But anyway, so it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time. I'm looking forward to bringing you better content, less awkwardness, and hopefully at a higher level. So just stick with me and follow the White Rabbit. We will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.